So Rochdale 13 with Alan Kilshaw ahead of Saturday's Challenge Cup clash with Normanton Knights. First off, just want to touch on the Barrow result. Obviously it was a comeback win, you're making a bit of a habit of those. Do you make it hard for yourself? Obviously you've come back twice against the likes of Bradford and Swinton and Oldham last year.
Oh look, we could make it easier. I think it shows that we've got that in us and you should never write us off. And you know, a deficit, 12 points, and I think the bash last year was great, wasn't it? It's around 20 points that we can come back and not to write us off. But yeah, we could make it easy for ourselves at times. I think we should have been 12-0 up, said on the day. First 20 minutes we bombed a couple, but it just shows that spirit in there, spirit that we've got, and we'll keep going till the hooter. Second half we were very dominant, thought we played very well, which I said on the day.
And in the build up to that game, Barrow Raiders coach Paul Creary made a couple of comments on the discipline of your lads. What did you make of those?
Oh look, we've worked really hard on our discipline this season, and we've only lost one penalty count, which was against Halifax. A couple of coaches last season made noises about it as well, and look, we're an aggressive side, and we're not going to apologise for that, but look, we've played Barrow 4 times I think now since I've been coach, and 2 of those games they've had players sent off for lifting tackles, so for coaches to comment on our discipline, maybe look at themselves first, and that's certainly what we've done this year, and we've aimed to improve our discipline, and we were a little bit disappointed with Richard there getting sin bin and running in. Obviously he'd seen what happened to Gaz and he was disappointed with that, so it's one there that hopefully people aren't listening to that noise, that's coming from other coaches, and because we have worked really hard on it, and like I say, we've only been down on 1 penalty count this season, and that was more ruck infringements more than anything. I do think it's improved, and we'll continue to work on it because we want to give ourselves a chance in a game.
You've gone into the season with a very small and young squad, and a lot of young players out there at the weekend. How good do you think they've been doing so far this year?
Yeah, really well. Look, we had, I think Dion's 21, young Deck, both young Decks, Deck K and Deck Gregory. Pat's 19, Billy's only young. So 4 or 5 lads there, 21 and below that, and to play against an experienced Barrow team, Barrow Park. I know they had a couple of young lads in there, but generally the average age of our side, has been brought down by those kids. And look, we live in a society now, and everyone wants everything now, but in sport it doesn't work like that. You've got to be patient, and we've asked for a bit of patience off the supporters and even myself, coaching staff, and I think with those young lads they're going to improve, they're going to get better each week, and so is this team. We've only sort of we've had a high turnover of players again, so it's always difficult. Obviously with our false start it was harder, but we're going to improve each week, and we're going to get better, and these young lads are going to get better and improve what we've got. And we've also got some young lads not playing as well, and the senior boys have been really good. I thought they stood up on the weekend and led the way, and that's always good for those young lads to rely on.
And this Saturday, Normanton Knights away at Featherstone. Big game in terms of Normanton. Is it weird being on the other side of that? Obviously you've been underdogs a lot last year and this year already. Is it weird being on the other side of that?
Oh, I think I said it to you on Sunday. They're probably saying a lot of the things that we say leading into games. Not many games where we go into favourites, and we've got to have, it's all about attitude this week. We've got to have the right mindset. We've got to respect them, and we do. We've done our prep on them as we would for anybody else. It's going to be a hostile environment, hostile crowd. They'll have big numbers supporting them, and so they should. They've done really well to get to this point. They're riding a little bit of a wave. They've been promoted. They've won the cup games. They won in round 1 last week against Wathbrow, and they're a well-established NCL side as well. So we're focused, and we've got to have the right attitude and turn up and be ready to play. And we know they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us, and it's that situation where we're in it quite a lot. They've got nothing to lose there. They're going to go and give it their best effort. So we need to take the sting out of that. And like I say, we're really focused. It's all about attitude this week, and we want to back it up. I think it's not since round 1 last year, round 1 and 2, where we've won 2 games in a row. So it's a good focus for us this week.
And a slightly shorter turnaround this week of a day. Has that affected your prep in any way?
Oh, we're just throwing a Friday session in there instead of Saturday morning, so whether the lads are happy with me or not, that might be another thing, but like I say, we need to get that extra field session in this week, which we will do. Just on players, we won't change the team much. Probably Pat Moran and Luke Adamson's got that rib injury, probably won't risk him, and Pat Moran, obviously Warrington don't want to cup tie in. So we want that consistency in our team, and our backs will be the same, our spine will be more or less the same this week. So our prep's not been hampered too much, and obviously Tuesday was a much happier place to come in after a win, and hopefully we can ride on that wave ourselves this week.
And just a little word on Seta, who's joined from Rochdale Mayfield on trial. What have you seen of him so far?
Yeah, look, I think last player we took from him was Joe, and how much of success he's been, and we know how professional they are and how they take it. So it's a transition for him is he's just getting up to the speed of our plays, and that extra physicality and that quicker speed at this level. But he looks really skillful, really good in training, and we want to give him that opportunity to impress with us. And hopefully his trial spell will be good on and off the field, and he'll tick all the boxes for us. And we need players, we need some more depth. Obviously it's been well documented, we've lost lads, so he fits the criteria that we're looking for. He can cover a couple of positions, and he looks exciting, and like I say, we can be as half as successful as the last player we got from Mayfield, and obviously we've had success with Dion as well. So there is some good players out there in the amateur game, and we're scouring it at the moment, trying to add depth, and hopefully he'll add something to the group.